Do you think so? Come on, my friend.
I didn't do it.
Tell again. Come on, my friend. Come on.
I didn't do it.
Stress management.
Yeah.
Do we manage the stress or do we transcend the stress?
Try to manage it.
We transcend. You want to transcend the stress or you want to manage your stress? Ruperta, my friend, I was listening to your voice, which was at the highest level.
It was so loud. And
No, sorry. I know your nature. Come on. Why should I be in stress when I'm conducting a stress management program, even if your voice is loud?
Is there somebody from?
No, you can come. So what we are going to talk, you want to manage your stress, my friend, or you want to simply transcend the stress forever?
Transcend the stress forever.
I like this. I like your answer. Masha has been trying. And Ruperta is good.
Roberta talks loud.
No, it's okay. You know, sometimes when I also talk loud and I give some emphasis, my son says, "Why you are angry?" I said, "No, I'm not angry." "No, you are angry." Oh, that is so it happens. It comes by our nature.
Everybody in my family says it extremely talking.
So
Question: do you talk louder in English or?
Come on, Ruperta. We will talk now. We will talk on the stress. I realized one thing instantly. It come up to my mind, and that's what I forgot your name.
Christy.
Christy. Yes, Christy said she wants to transcend the stress. So you know what happens. That even the science says that we have inherent nature or personality type that continues, and it is challenging to change that personality type that comes from our childhood as we grow older. So even Ruperta doesn't mean to speak loud, but instantly it happens subconsciously. Then we say, no, it happens. What about you, Christy? You always speak softly?
Yeah. Well, I'm like an introvert around like people I don't know, but in my family we like talk. We communicate by screaming, pretty much. We're a big Italian family.
But now you need not to be introvert with me. Now you have known me. So the more you come out, the more I help.
Gotcha.
So you see that this is the second personality type, and I have been knowing Masha for almost 5 and almost 6 years. She has there is a tremendous change in her, in Ruperta, and now it's here. So you see, because of the different personality type, we also perceive our stress differently. We perceive our stress differently, and because we perceive our stress differently, that is why not all the programs helps us. Not a single program is good for everyone. That is the basis of Eastern psychology and the Eastern wisdom. And that is why we have thousands of practices. So if the Christy says, "Oh, family is screaming, so I get something," it's more of an emotional nature. Ruperta rationalizes that emotion, and Masha involves that into that emotion. So it means that we need some practices should be done ruthlessly. Means that you have to do the practice even if you don't like it. So Masha doesn't like one practice, but she has been close. So I always tell her, no, please do come, I inspire. But she doesn't come. So it's okay if she doesn't. Kundalini, and previously I was doing Shanti meditation, you should have evolved too much at a higher level. What I say generally, that what you want in your life, and then we will start. What you want in your life, you don't get it. You know? As you grow older, you look at your parents, you see them, oh, they are crazy. I wish I could have good parents, lovely parents. But you have no choice. You cannot have, the nature doesn't give you a second chance. You see that?
Well, maybe it does when you become a parent.
Yes, but then you have to evolve yourself. So what you want in your life, you don't get it. And what you get it, you don't like it. The problem is this. Maisha, what you get it? Fortunately, all our sense organs in this, all four of us are intact. We don't have any issue with this. We don't become aware. They are worth billions of dollars. Your eyes, your nose, our body. Well, fairly we are healthy. But what we get, we don't like. We don't become aware. And they are worth billions. If anybody asks you, Ruperta, can you give me one eye? I give you $1 billion. Oh, crazy? Don't talk about it. We don't appreciate it. And the last thing, what we like, it doesn't remain forever. So look for, Masha, what you like. If it doesn't remain forever, drop it. You seek, you like what remains forever. What remains forever? Peace, happiness, no screaming. Screaming doesn't remain forever. Can you scream 24 hours?
No.
How about screaming in your head?
We cannot do it 24 hours. The nature has a natural mechanism that if you cross the threshold limit of the stress, it forces you to fall into unconscious sleep. Try this. You have an extreme pain. The pain reaches the threshold. Gone. Screaming reaches the threshold. Gone. Crying reaches the threshold. You fall into. Nature has a safety valve. Nature has a safety valve. So you can never say that you have extreme stress in your life. Realize this. Awaken to this truth, Ruperta, that nobody can claim. I know that people come to me, they claim, you know, Charya, I have stress for the last 6 months. Really? You don't sleep for the last 6 months? And if you sleep during the every day, do you also realize you still have a stress in the sleep? No. Then how can you claim you have stress during the last 6 months? No. No. Remember, Ruperta, awaken to this truth. You cannot claim. And if you claim, you like it, you like your claim, then what happens? You're adding more and more stress in your life. From today, Christy, let everyone scream in your family, but you start looking at them just with awareness. Don't scream, look. Or maybe you pat, okay, my dad, good, mom, very good. Just watch as if you're looking at a child and consoling the child who is screaming. But you don't. Because it's a contagious. It's a contagious. Yesterday we were talking about one friend that we lost who used to come in meditation, and Masha came rushing and hurt the other. So it's a contagious problem. Make your happiness contagious, peace contagious. Let us start. Masha. So at your home, even if your honey says, have a good smile. Okay, honey, you are right. Let him be right in everything and continue doing it yourself. So close your eyes, put your right hand on the chest and start breathing quick and fast into the chest. The first practice that we generally do is the self-awareness practice, 1 minute of quick and fast breathing. Don't worry, Christy, we are releasing those impressions of the screaming, quick and fast. Continue. The youngest one should do it more. Continue. And in my definition of being younger is that one who completes 1 minute. Don't stop in the middle. Continue, quick and fast. Ruperta, that's really good. Continue the way you want to do it. Continue, please. Continue. We'll go for one meditation, smaller pieces of releasing the stress that we did last time, that helped Masha yesterday. Continue. Continue 1 minute. Mind says, no, I've been doing for long. 1 minute is not. That's the way the mind reacts. Don't allow the mind to react. Continue doing it. And stop it. Fold both your hands. Bring them in front of the chest. Take a deep breath into the belly and start humming sound coming through the nose. Louder. Lips remain together. You inhale deeply into the belly while breathing out. Longer, louder and deeper. You release the stress and anxiety from your head. Your nerves refreshes by the second step of the self-awareness practice. Please continue. Please continue. It helps to calm down the nerves of the brain and raise your level of awareness. Please continue louder, deeper. The way you scream at home, you have to do humming here. Why are you shy? Yes, continue. Louder, deeper. No scratching, Ruperta. And stop this, bring the hands down, look deep inside your forehead. into the dark space or emptiness. You know, after doing the quick and a fast breathing and the humming sound, the head inside seems to be empty. So we become aware of that emptiness, and there we install the principle of yoga. What is that? Peace is my essential nature. Happiness is within me. Oh, happiness is within me? Why I'm not happy? So you pick up the threads where and how you are not happy, and you drop it. So your goal is to drop those moments, and what will happen? The happiness manifest from inside. That is one way of contemplation. Second way of contemplation, declaring peace and happiness are my essential nature, and the moment any stress, anxiety, problem, suffering comes up, intellectually throw them away. Throw them out of your system. No. Fight with that. Intellectually, mentally. No. How can I be into anxiety? Peace is my nature. And when you start communicating to your mind consciously, it helps. The last step to know whether you succeed in the self-awareness practice or not is to look at the breath. Check you have sensation in the body, calming. You check that you have a stillness. Check that there is some kind of emptiness inside. Check that there is an inner calmness. You have succeeded in doing the self-awareness practice. So let us chant together one time. Take a deep breath. Again, take another breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Means let there be peace, peace and peace in our life. Open your eyes and experience the state we achieved in 9 minutes. Now, as I have been telling, there is another way to release this stress. Pick up this. This is we are going to repeat 2 times before we move. There are 72,864 energy pathways in the body. And if you stimulate these energy pathways, the blockages are removed. Sometimes what happens, we say the stress comes because you have excess of energy at one particular point in the body. You have less energy, or the energy is blocked. So this energy is equally distributed by these smaller, easy, simple practices. But you have to do it with a smile on the face. Ruparda, that's good. Eyes open, don't shy. Put your right hand on the chest and start breathing 25 breaths, quick and a fast breathing into the chest. You're younger to me. Prove that you're younger to me. Everyone is younger to me, don't worry, sir. I believe so. With a smile on the face, yes, Masha. Leave this. And now put your right hand on the belly with awareness. Inhale, belly out, exhale, belly in. That indicates the anxiety and the stress in you. But do it, don't worry, do it. It will happen. It will be corrected, don't worry. So because the mind is not able to become aware in the smaller practices, So it goes somewhere. Leave this. The third, press the top of the head, move in a circle, feel the sensation. It is not that you are massaging gently. Press hard. Do not worry. Your head will not break. We have the hardest skull after the bulldog. Very hard. And press both the sides of the skull. And symbolically, we are influencing the right and the left hemisphere of the brain through the energy pathways. Press hard. Press hard. You feel the nerves and the muscles get stimulated. We need that. And the same thing, you have to press hard your ears and then move in a circle. It should become red. And leave this. Now the eyes, the lower bones of the eyes with index fingers, press and slide it to the other side of the bone. Press, slide it to the other side of the bone. Press, slide it to the other side of the bone. Press. And 5 times on the upper bones of the eyes. Upper bones of the eyes with your thumb, press hard and slide it to the other side of the bone. You feel the stimulation. It's more than a massage. Our goal is to stimulate those energy pathways. Leave this. And now the middle finger and the thumb goes to the corner of the eyes. Be careful about your nails. Press these 2 circular muscles and move in a circle. Have you realized this practice? Generally we do it subconsciously when we want to be fresh. We get in the morning, our hands goes to the eyes and we start doing it. Leave this. And now, raise both your eyeballs with a smile on the face. Eyeballs at the middle of the eyebrows, constantly gazing there. No blinking of the eyelids and no movement of the eyeballs. But check that you have a smile on the face. I know, Ruparda, you come here to collect some smile, but spread it at your home too. That should be the goal. Constant gazing at the tip of the nose. Constant gazing. You know, the mind plays the trick. What it does? Mind starts moving the body, fidgeting. No, that's what we are dealing with the mind indirectly. Maintain the stillness and continue. Do you have a smile on the face? Check. Turn both your eyeballs to the right side and try to look at the right ear. Right ear. Constant gazing at the right ear. No blinking, no movement in the body. When you focus, your mind withdraws from the body. But if it doesn't, make it sure the mind is wandering, bring it back. Turn both your eyeballs to the left side, look at the left ear, constantly gazing at the left ear. Maintain the stillness, Ruparda, no movement at all. Come what may. And when you say come what may, mind, you crazy mind, you have to focus there. And then what happens? The mind moves the body into the stillness. That is what we need. Sometimes we have to deal with this mind differently. And close your eyes, put both your palms on your eyes. We are stimulating, I told you, energy body. And bring the hands down. Now the 4 practices, you see the back of the neck, we have group of the nerves that directly goes to the brain, takes care of the entire body. And that's how we release that blockages. Move your head back, feel the pressure at the back of the neck. If you don't feel, eyes are open, smile on the face, start breathing quick and fast into the chest. Done. Head moves down, feel the pressure at the back of the stretching at the back of the neck, and start breathing quick and fast into the chest again. Quick, fast. Want to see who is the youngest here. Done. And the head is straight. Move your head on the right side. You see that we are stimulating the entire energy pathways that goes to the brain, and start breathing quick and fast. Quick and fast. Into the chest. But do it with a smile on the face. Yes, that's good, Christy. This time it's good. You have started doing like Masha. Yes, Reperda, that's good. Everyone is doing good. Done. The head moves on the left side. Feel the pressure. If you don't feel the pressure, move little more. And start breathing quick and fast. Masha, I don't see the smile on your face. What happened? You should be here, not at your home. And done. Put your hands on the shoulder. Inhale deeply into the chest. Raise your elbows up from the front. Exhale and move your elbows down from back. Inhale 5 times clockwise. But stretch as much as possible. 5 times clockwise. Allow the shoulder joints to move into fatigue. And with a smile on the face, more pain and bigger smile on the face. And opposite, inhale. Total movement, elbows goes up and elbows returns. Leave it. And the next practice, bring both the arms in front of the ribs, bending it from the elbows. 5-point awareness. First you inhale into the chest. Move your head back, move your elbows back, and start stretching. Squeezing the muscles between the shoulder blades. Breathe out, return. Every time 1% more stretching. Inhale, expand the ribs, squeeze little, 1% more. Breathe out, more pain and bigger smile. Christy, don't get, breathe in, Ruperda, more pain. More, little more. Breathe out. Inhale with a smile on the face. The head also goes back. Stretch more. Little more. Breathe out. Return. Inhale. More. 5% more now. This is the 5th time. Release. 6th time. Inhale. 6% more stretching. Breathe out. With a smile on the face. Breathe in. Out. If you smile in pain here, one day it happens outside us. Then you see the pain and the stress and you start smiling at the stress. And you inhale. More. 8th time, inhale. More, 8% more. Exhale. 9th, inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Hold it there. Continue to stretch more. And exhale. Leave this. How are you? Good? Be happy. irrespective of anything outside. We complain of a spouse. No, I didn't. You're single, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So that's why, I just qualify you to be a single. But, generally, we say, kids are doing like this, okay. Let me guide them, and then let them do whatever they do. Why should I involve myself into this stress? My honey is like, okay, I know when my honey is like this, why to get into stress? My parents are like this, why I should get into this stress because my parents are like this, which I don't like. Why? Ask yourself. Let everyone scream in your family, but from today, you have to just pat on them. Yes, mom, okay, calm down, but don't scream. What happens if you scream? They start screaming more. And then it becomes contagious. I know Rupert is thinking about continue to think and send an email to me. Let us make the first vote here. Masha has also started thinking. Continue. 1 minute. 3 minutes, and then we'll go into the Ram practice. Easily can be done at your home. So you throw the arms up while inhaling, and you bring them down forcibly, squeezing the ribs. Total movement up, total down, total up, total down, total up. My dear Ruparda, total up and total down. Like Masha, like Christy. And second, inhale, throw the arms in front, parallel. It acts like suction. You press as if the chest is like a balloon, and you force it, you kick it, and the breath comes out. It gives a noise. The way I... You see that? That is the key point. Continue. Naturally it comes out. Takes time to learn. And now they interlock all the fingers, the same thing. Continue. Quick. Faster. Quick, fast. My friend, I don't hear the noise of the breath. What happened? That's good, Masha. You got yes. Another 15 seconds more. Continue. And leave, just lie down on the back, close your eyes. Close your eyes and back. Your hands are on the floor if you feel the hands are comfortable, or you can put it on the ribs or the thighs or the back, whatever is more comfortable to you. Eyes are closed. Adjust and align your neck joint, shoulder blades. We are moving into the fourth step, relaxation and extended practice of relaxation with the arm to release the stress and anxiety. So adjust and align your hip joints, your knees, your ankles, your toes. The body is comfortable. Tell your mind, now the body is comfortable. And tell your mind that you need not to move the body now. It is done. Why the mind moves the body? It wants to remain outside. What is the principle? In yoga, in the Tantra tradition, in the Eastern psychology, move the mind inside. There is a storm outside. You rush inside the home and you are done. You're calm. You close the door. That is what we are going to do. We create a fort. The storm should remain outside. The storm of the stress and anxiety and duality and a conflict. Feel the head and the neck. How you feel? You move the mind on the head and the neck. You feel little sensations, maybe on the forehead or on the eyes or on the lips or the cheeks, but not fully. So move the mind again on the entire head and the neck. Awaken to the sensation and also awaken to the stillness there. You see, we did a lot of active practices in which we involve the mind to do these practices in a definite way. But now we don't involve the mind. We simply ask the mind, come on, look at it. The true nature lies within, even if you do nothing. Look at the right arm. Move the mind on the right arm. Move the mind on the right arm from the fingers to the shoulder. Move it again. Move it 3 times. And see, every time you move your mind on the right, don't move your arm. You move the mind on the right arm. Remember this. When you move the right arm, mind on the right arm, you begin feeling the sensation is deeper, and you also experience the stillness. I know you all have different personality types, but still, I extend the practices and give the instructions that are good for everyone. Move the mind on the left arm. Move it 3 times. That's another way of extension of the practices. So first time the mind moves and you may feel little sensation. Second time, mind raises its awareness of the left arm, it feels more sensation. Third time, it is deeper. No movement in the body, remember. So when you move the mind on the left arm, we awaken to the sensation and we experience the stillness. Move the mind on the rib cage, the entire rib cage on the front and the back. Allow the mind to move in a circle, but don't move the body. You don't move, you move the mind within. Did I not tell you? Storm outside, you move inside the home, close the door. That's what we are doing. Do you move the house? No. Move the mind on the rib cage, feel the sensation, and experience the stillness. Move the mind on the belly in the front and the lower spine at the back. Move it again slowly. Move your mind on the belly and then the lower spine, as if the mind is picking up every cell of that belly in the lower spine. You know what happens? You're engaging the mind. Why you want to engage the mind? To move within. Why you want to move within? To awaken to your peace, and yes, to awaken to your peace and happiness. I'm aware, Christy, there is something. And move the mind on the right leg. Move the mind on the right leg from the toes to the right side of the waist. Feel the sensation Move the mind again on the right leg. Move the mind again on the right leg. Feel the sensation. Move the mind again on the right leg. This time you do it gently. You feel the sensation and you experience the stillness. Move the mind on the left leg. Feel the sensation. Move the mind again on the left leg from the toes to the waist. Feel the sensation and experience the stillness. What is important in this step? It appears very simple, and mind claims it is simple, but still it is not able to do. It doesn't succeed. What's the fun of saying it's simple? That is the key point of the Eastern wisdom. It says, do it. Move into that state of the sensation and stillness. You succeed. Now, look inside. Move the mind inside the body from the top of the head to the toes. Let the mind be free to judge, to experience. Look inside the head and the neck. So what happens? You may experience an emptiness or a dark space, or simply the space within. Good enough. Or maybe the white space or colors. This is also okay. Then move the mind inside the heart and look inside the heart. Be there. Look inside the belly. Be there. Just be there. As you move into the studio and be there before I begin. Be there inside the right arm. What we are doing, we are asking the mind, know it. This is the way to move the mind within. Look inside the body, and now comes. Look at the breath, because the breath is inside the body. We all know. But we want to awaken to that breath which is inside the body. Not as an information, but as an experience. And we have an experience, the breath goes in, you feel the sensation, the breath comes out, you feel the sensation, breath goes in, you feel the sensation. And learn this practice. Once you consciously experience the sensation and the stillness in the body, when you experience the mind seems to be inside the body, it constantly reflects and perceives that space within, then only awareness of the breath works. We all know intellectually, oh, become aware of the breath, it will help you calm down. No, it doesn't calm down. Until you prepare yourself to move the mind inside the body, and you are consciously looking inside. From there, you look. And now when the breath is going in, count in 1. Breath comes out, count out 1. In 2, you count up to 10, but do not change the rate in the rhythm of the breath. So in 10 counting, you remember easily how many times your mind was carried away by the thought. Simple awareness, don't get upset. And once you complete 1, 2, 10, return and count opposite in 10, out 10, in 9, out 9, in 8, return to 1, return again 1 to 10, 10 to 1. So you are engaging the mind to a forward counting and the reverse counting. And when you engage the mind in the forward and the reverse movement, you know what happens? You transcend the mind. Very simple. But it works only when you have a state of sensation, stillness in the body, and the mind is looking within. 1, 2, 10. So you become aware in 1 to 10 how many times the mind is carried away. You are simply aware. You need not to fight. You need not to control. So that awareness helps you for what? To remain away from the storm of the stress. 1 to 10, 10 to 1. In the state of sensation, in the stillness in the body, looking within. How many times one need to do? As many times or until you experience a very deep inner calmness and happiness. How long it takes based on you. It depends on you. On a given day, how much stress you have, not only at the level of your recognition, but also at the subconscious level. Sometimes we are overwhelmed with emotion and the unconscious thought process that changes our mood, that makes us irritated even on small things. In those moments of stress, the practice is a wonder. So even if there are moments of upsetting mood changes, you continue the journey. It may take little more time, but ultimately you move into your home, a true home, inside, leaving the storm outside. And after, once you experience that is there, do nothing. Remain as you are in the state of doing nothing, mindfulness. So again the mind says, okay, I'm in the state of doing nothing, what should I do? Why? That is the nature of the mind. So what you should be doing in the state of doing nothing? A simple looking at the stillness in the body, looking at the awareness of the breath, looking at the mind deeper, and also looking something deeper beyond. What is the meaning of that, looking beyond? You are transcending the stress. That is how I asked you whether you want to transcend the stress or manage your stress. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Those who moved their body even while chanting, their mind was rushing outside. Look at the changes. It is the same practice. Everyone takes it differently. But anyhow, bring your mind to the right hand, to the left hand. Put both the palms on your eyes. Open the eyes inside. Put both your palms on your eyes. Open the eyes inside. Know your experiences. Return. Bring the hands down. And sit up. How are you, my friend Ruperta?
Good.
Good?
Yes. Good.
Go with this goodness to your home.
Yes.
Leave, drop all the storm what comes from outside, and you remain happy. How are you, Christy?
I'm good.
Good?
Yeah.
Remain good at home. No more? No more? Screaming. Maisha, good? Happy?
Kind of better, yeah.
You would say returning to the same place where there is a lot of stress. Why you go there then? To your home? Why you go there? Don't go. Roberta, don't go.